So without further ado, Mike.
Thank you, guys. Can everybody hear me okay? There we go. I'll kind of talk that way. Is there a lot of excitement here yet, or what? One thing I want to start with is my testimony. Okay, give you guys a little bit about what really is available here, just from what Patrick has said so far. Myself personally, I've been in the business world for about the last 8 years. I began my own business about 8 years ago. As of right now, I own 3. Let me tell you the difference between those 3 and this one right here, the TVI Express. The difference is the time leverage. Okay, you can make money in any business, but what do you have to give to it in order to get back out of it? Okay, that's the difference right there, big time in a nutshell. In any other business, as Patrick has said before, you have to devote tons and tons of time. Most of the time, big, huge, $5,000, $10,000 investments or beyond that in order to get something back out of it. Some of the other MLM businesses out there, big initial deposits to get started in it. Then you've got a monthly auto ship. Then you've got this. You've got all this extra stuff. In TVI Express, you don't have. $275 one time, that's it. No monthly maintenance, no additional nothing, fees every month. $275, that's it. But here's my testimony, okay? Out of one of those 3 other businesses, when I found TVI Express, which was actually back in October, but since then, Sherry and I, my partner, have come together and created a team that was based on the business concept. Okay, because most people in MLM, they automatically think, well, I can sit at home behind my computer in my pajamas all day long and get rich. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's part true, but not 100%. It does take work, it does take effort, but working it as a business, okay? You have to realize when you come in and join TVI Express, it's yours. It's your business. You're not working for somebody else, you're working for you. Okay, it's no different than owning a brick and mortar business somewhere else. You're working for yourself. So the biggest thing to remember is when you come into this, you have to treat it like a business. Sherry and myself, we have created the program that we have with, just like look at it from that corporate perspective. We have different people in those executive level positions that have their one particular duty, their one job. Okay, so the way we operate our team, along with Patrick's help, of course, is based on that business concept. We do the live events, the live meetings, just like we're doing here today, all over the United States. This year, 2010, is going to be through the roof. Explosion, big time. Because we're focused on running it as a business. There's a big opportunity here, and believe me when I tell you, if any of you others out there own another business or have in the past, you know what kind of dedication and time you have to put into it. You know you have employees to deal with, you have payroll, you have insurance, you have taxes, you have all this stuff under the sun. In TVI Express, you don't have all that worry. We work from home. It's an internet business, although we treat it as a business, okay? But we're still able to create that time leverage. That was the biggest thing for me, and my wife will tell you, bless her heart back there, I spend a lot of time on this business, okay? But I'm business-minded, so that's my drive. My motivation is to make sure that all the people that come in under us are being helped, or being given the tools they need to succeed in this. There's no reason anybody should come into this and fail at it. None whatsoever, unless you do it on your own. If you come in and fail on your own, you did it on your own, because there's nothing here that won't be helped or given to you up front. 200%. Okay? So, that being said, that's pretty much my testimony. I came in, Sherry, correct me if I'm wrong, 28 days, I believe, was myself for the first 10,000. That was 28 days from the day we started, which was just here a couple of weeks ago. In the first 30-day period, in the first 30-day period when we started, we have grown this team in a 30-day time frame to over 400 people in our organization. 400 people. Now here's the thing. Go ahead, thank you. It's something to be proud of, but here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. In any sales, okay, you need one thing, and that's people. Okay? In any business, you got to have sales. Is that right? Any business, doesn't matter what it is, what industry, you have to have sales. Okay? But it takes people in order to get those sales. Is that correct? Everybody follow me there? Okay. So having sales, what you have to remember is everybody that comes in your organization has to be taught and led from day one. Because there's a lot of people that will come in that aren't familiar with MLM or internet home-based business. There's a lot of people that don't have that knowledge or how to begin. You know, they'll come in day one and be lost. Where do I start? How do I move forward? How do I get to that success point, making that first 10,000 and then making it over and over and over again? You have to teach and lead those people, and that is what TVI is all about. It's not a fighting game against one person to the next. There's no competition here. None whatsoever. Your traditional MLM, and I know Pat does this, and I'm not pointing any particular thing out, but take the healthcare side of it. That's a big popular one out there for a lot of different companies, is the MLMs with healthcare. Now, the way those programs are structured, correct me if I'm wrong, you have to build one big, huge line down underneath you with everybody you personally sponsor in order to make any profit off of it. Is that correct? Okay. TVI does not work that way. You only have to have two direct people underneath you, which means if you're a recruiter, if you go out and you find 100 people, if you find 1,000 people, they're not going directly under you. They don't have to. You're going to help put those people under other people that are lacking to within your organization, because that's what builds as a team. That's what builds as a business. That keeps everything flowing. You're making money. All your team's making money. Everybody's happy. There's a lot of different ways to run a business, but just in my experience and what I have done, having the leadership and the support behind everybody underneath you, no matter what kind of business it is, that's number one. Number one.